Thank you for being with us. It's time now for our interview segment with NAU TV's Mitch Stroman.
Teresa, thank you very much. Nicole Walker joins us here on Inside NAU, who is the director of NAU's Creative Writing Program. Nicole, thank you for joining us.
Hi, Mitch. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about the Creative Writing Program and MFA. What does MFA stand for, and why is this so important?
That's right. Those three letters are significantly important to creative writing students across the country. It stands for Masters of Fine Arts, and it is the preferred degree among creative writers. We've had a Masters of Arts with an emphasis in creative writing for years, and we've had great students come from this program. People who've gone on to win the Iowa Book Prize, to published, Tammy Greenwood Stewart has published 6, 7 books now. We have such a great history of great students who have come through here. But to put NAU's MFA program on the map, or MA program on the map, we had to convert it to an MFA. This is the way that students find out across the country about programs, is they put out rankings of MFA programs, and they don't really rank MA programs. So thus far, you had to seek us out, which has actually worked well for us. We've, like I said, have had so many great students come through the program. But now it's like free marketing, a way to say, students, we are here. We are in Flagstaff, and we are one of 3 Arizona MFA programs now.
You know, there must have been a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort that was poured into the process of earning that distinction. Am I right?
It was a lot of work. My colleagues, Jane Armstrong, Barbara Anderson, Alan Woodman, and Ann Cummins were here before me, and they have tried for years to get the MFA on the books. But the standard rule was no new duplicate programs. And so U of A had a great MFA program, ASU had a great MFA program, and they said, well, you have your MA, that shall do. And they'd go to the provost and they'd go to the dean, and everybody would say, we can't do it because ABOR was just not enthusiastic about having this duplicate program. But the way that we finally got it to work was to say, look, our MA program is equivalent in credits and experience of the U of A program. And with the support and letters and sweet effort of so many people, the program director of U of A, the program director at ASU, my dean, Michael Vincent, my chair, John Rothberg, all of my faculty, everybody, put in so much effort to say, look, it's I think finally our time. And ABOR, for some reason, even in this budget crisis, said, yes, let's let those students who might stay in Arizona and join our program.
Let's just say that I'm a student in an Arizona high school, or maybe I'm a student that's just recently out of high school, and I love to write. I'm just enthralled with the process of creative writing. And I'm thinking about wanting to go to college and study that and major in that. I'm looking at the MFA schools, and I see NAU is an MFA, but I'm not very familiar with that as a kind of a novice in this. Why would that mean something to me as a possible student?
One of the best things we have going for us at NAU is our location. And a number of the faculty here who write here are actively publishing, actively editing, and actively writing about place. And so one of the, I think, main reasons that students want to come to NAU in general is because it's in Flagstaff. And if you have writers writing about, the Grand Canyon or writing about the Four Corners regions, the people come and say, these people are truly invested in this place. I love to hike, I love to ski, and I love to write. Maybe I can do all of these things in one place, and that's what we hope.
So not only is the program special with the MFA, but you're talking about atmospherics in a way. You're talking about the environment and the culture around you that you're suggesting to me promotes creative writing.
Absolutely. I mean, I think we're in a very unique position. We are central to 9, 10 national parks, national monuments. The student body I've worked with, one of the things I encourage my students to do when they write is to put themselves in a place. It's one of the main things that they're taught while they're here. What is better than putting yourself in a place like Flagstaff and writing about your real life experiences? So for both fiction and nonfiction and poetry, we ask our students to draw on their real world experience, and Flagstaff absolutely provides it.
Nicole, give us a quick snapshot, if you will, vision out a little bit, say 5 to 10 years or so. with the MFA now as a part of the program, where do you see this program going in the near future?
Well, what we'd like is obviously to expand, to hopefully get another faculty or visiting writer who's also very invested in place to come and teach our students. So we have a rotating professorship that can add dimension to what's already a pretty solid faculty. And we'd like to develop a guest writing series where we have writers coming from all across the country. So because when you're in Flagstaff, there is, it's far to a big town, right? It's a couple hours to Phoenix. It's so great if you can bring people from all kinds of places in to talk about their writing experiences and to share their writing with us. And you know, in the future, we might be interested in doing some hybrid online courses, so we can get students who, not only in Arizona, but in rural communities or places where they can't attend MFA programs on site, that they can take some of these writing courses and develop their writing, and then attend writing seminars during the summer where they can build a writing community. I think that's one of the things we do best, is build a writing community. And this goes back to Flagstaff being a great place and a great atmosphere to write in. And the students develop, I mean, between themselves. That's the real fun of a writing program, is your colleagues. And the colleagues here, I think my students would say they have some of the best.
Nicole, congratulations on the MFA distinction. That's a real feather in the cap, not just for the program, but for the entire university. And thank you so much for sharing that with us here on Inside NAU.
Well, we're really enthusiastic and happy to spread the word of NAU's good work as far as we can reach it. So thanks, Mitch.
Still to come, this legislation changed the face of higher education.